In this video, I'm going to give you two good options for hiring your own outsourcer for your real estate photography business. This is the type of thing that some people charge photographers thousands and thousands of dollars a month for. But I'm going to teach you how you can do it yourself for a fraction of the cost. If you appreciate the value that I'm sharing with you for free in this video, go ahead and give me a like. I appreciate it, and I also love your comments. If you don't know who I am, my name is Jonathan Corbett. I've been on the front lines of real estate photography, taking grenades, man, for over 10 years. And I've made over $250,000 a year solo. I've scaled my business with a local team and plenty of outsourcers. So you know this advice is coming from proven experience. Now, let's teach you how to outsource like a boss. Basically, there are two ways to outsource your editing in real estate photography. The easy way and the better way. The easy way is simply finding an established outsourcing company and hiring them to edit for you. They will have a team of editors already trained and ready to go, and you can hire them based on a per image basis. You can get quality editing for 50 cents or less sometimes, but many pay as much as $1. I will say this, lots of photographers make the mistake of assuming that paying more will get you better edits, and sadly, that's not the case. Outsourcing companies have a business workflow that usually involves a team. You will not get the same editor every time, and if the company isn't good at managing their team, then results will be inconsistent and frustrating, no matter how much you pay them. I have found your odds of finding a good editing company for 50 cents is about the same as finding a good company for $1. It just takes some trial and error. The best way to find editing companies are by posting inside a real estate photography outsourcing Facebook group, or by going to pixelmob.com, which is an easy way to use online marketplace for real estate photography outsourcers. This is not a sponsored post, by the way. I just think they're pretty cool. By the way, if you think this advice has been pretty good so far, then you would love my course and mentorship program with over 200 videos on how to build a real estate photography business. Check out the OG realestatephotographymasterclass.com, the best value of real estate photography education in the industry. Outsourcing the easy way with an outsourcing company is easy to get started and affordable for starting photographers who don't have a lot of revenue or experience. But as you scale, the inconsistency and rising costs can create an issue. Also, these companies are generally paying their editors as little as they can, usually less than $500 a month, which is not bad for their local economy, but not great either. I know this because I have spoken directly with such editors and even did a podcast on it, which you can watch for yourself if you like. Check out Real Estate Photography Unlocked. It's vacant, go whenever. As you grow and your editing costs get to around $1,000 a month, I would recommend switching from the easy way to the better way, which is working directly with an editor or virtual assistant. This way, you are the only photographer they work for, and you can dictate exactly how you want your photos edited because you are the captain now. They work for you. You can make sure the editing quality is top-notch. You can make it rain on your editor as far as the pay goes and save money at the same time, since it will be costing you less even though they are getting paid more. This is what I like to call a win-win-win situation, which is exactly how I like to do business. While this may seem difficult and not worth the effort, please keep watching because I will show you how to do this step by step. The best way to hire a virtual assistant or editor full-time directly, drumroll please, is by using overseas job sites dedicated for this exact purpose. Two examples would be onlinejobs.ph, my personal favorite, or jobstreet.com, where you can choose from a variety of countries. But listen up. You can't just post up a job on these sites and expect to get a ton of great candidates. You will have a very bad time if you do that. You have to proceed cautiously and correctly with very specific techniques that I have learned from actually doing this. This will cut down on unqualified applicants and make the entire process so much easier. So, how is this done? Because there is such a large supply of outsourcers, most of whom do not do it the way you would like, you want to be over the top picky with the exact requirements you want out of your candidate. This would include requiring the software you want them to edit in, the pay, the proficiency of English, and the ability to follow directions to a T. You also want them to submit their application with points. This is something they have to pay for inside the job posting website so you know how serious they are. For example, I will give you the exact procedures I use to hire my video editor. When I post a job, while I am actually an easygoing person, I have had to learn to be a little bit of an absolute Karen. This includes a message inside the job posting that clearly states, sometimes with all caps with asterisks around it, in your subject line, follow this format exactly. My name is, with their first name, and I follow directions. Once again, my name is, and I follow directions. Portfolio requirements are also important. Something like this is great. Hawk your ears, boys. This position is for real estate, video, Adobe Premiere editors only. I solemnly declare, henceforth, if you dare send me a link to any portfolio that has a single video that is not real estate, or if it is edited with the vile and evil CapCut or Canva, you will not be considered for this or any position ever. So that was the theatrical version. I recommend being a bit more professional, but not too much. I'll give you an exact copy and paste example in the description. This might seem like I'm going a little bit over the top here, but trust me, I have done this a little bit less strictly. And if you do that, you will get hundreds of copy and paste spammy applications that don't match what you're looking for. And no, these people cannot be trained to do what you need. They are a waste of time. Do everything you can to make it clear exactly who you're looking for in the post. Doing this the strict way, you will get through the applicants super fast. It just requires being very methodical up front. Based on the subject line, you can eliminate unqualified subjects instantly. You're finally gonna know what it's like being a girl on Tinder, just swiping left immediately. If they do not follow 100% of your directions to a T, do not spend a single second of your time or energy and move on to the next candidate. You also want to set expectations for yourself. In my experience with international and domestic hiring, and I run 4 different businesses that I've hired outsources for, it takes around 300 applicants to find one qualified all-star hire. That being said, that hire will be an all-star and it will make your life 1,000 times better and make scaling your business a dream come true, not a nightmare. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of my greatest secrets that has enabled me to run 4 different businesses and compete toe-to-toe with multi-million-dollar competitors that have boards. And I win. You want to take my advice on this one very closely. While this may sound difficult, if you do this right, out of those 300 applicants, I'd say you get around 10 to 20 that actually follow directions. You'll read those 10 to 20 applications, you'll send a message to 5, and you'll get an interview with 2 to 3 and select the best one. Moving forward, after you hire them, make sure to hold them accountable or else they will get lazy over time. Keep expectations high and, just in case, save the others that were almost hired for backups in case the first one doesn't work out. Although that is incredibly unlikely being how strict you were during the hiring process. If you appreciate the level of knowledge and expertise in this video, then you will love my scheduling software for real estate photographers. If you want to get a better, easier to use scheduling software for your business, I highly recommend realestatemediahero.com. It's built and designed by me, and I always put the photographer first because I am one. That's why I don't require you to share your image rights, and I encrypt your client data. Check it out for yourself at realestatemediahero.com. Thanks for watching the tutorial. That's how you outsource like a boss in the real estate photography industry. Don't forget to subscribe, and thank you.